I've got $19 right now.
About $20 a month. That's how much Wanda Hall makes with the Ibotta app. It pays its users small rebates for eating at certain restaurants or buying certain products.
And it's really easy to use.
Wanda says she checks it before every shopping trip.
This is one of the store-driven rebates. For going into Walmart, I get 25 cents back just for buying anything. I say, okay, I want that one.
She buys the products she really needs, then scans her receipt as proof.
And I just scan the barcode. And usually all I have to do is hold it over there, and I did it.
Ibotta is one of several apps that pays you to go shopping. But we also found some that don't even require you to buy anything. They just ask that you take pictures of products or scan their barcodes.
It shows you different stores.
Millie Moats uses an app called ShopKick.
You don't have to buy anything. You just scan the item and it gives you a certain amount of kicks. And then after you've acquired so many, they'll give you gift cards.
And Mary Frances Brown likes the Walmart app.
And you scan your receipt, and if there are better deals at other places, they will reimburse you the money.
There are also apps that pay you to review retailers or restaurants. Mobi is one of the most popular. Then there are the more time-consuming apps like Swagbucks, which pay you for filling out surveys or completing other online tasks. The FOAP app is relatively simple. You upload the photos you take with your phone. Then, if marketers are interested in using one, they pay you $5. We even found an app that pays you to work out. It's called Pact. But beware, if you don't meet your exercise goal, you have to pay them.
I've gotten $5 rebates just for walking into a restaurant, though.
Wanda says the key is consistency. The more you use the app, the more money you make. She admits the payouts are modest, but for the little amount of time she puts into it, her $20 a month is worth it.
You're just scanning the product and scanning your receipt while you're putting your groceries away. You're not working at anything.
So I was getting ready to go grab a bite to eat.
Mark Berry and his wife had just left their Prattville home when the video cameras in their carport sent an alert to their phones.
I told my wife, I said, we're being robbed.
This is a still frame of the video. Mark immediately called 911 and rushed home. The thief had gotten away, but his image was captured permanently, right there for anyone to see.
Within 5 minutes of the time we pulled up here, police had all that information shot out to all the police in the area, all the pawn shops.
The cameras even captured us during our interview. They turn on whenever they detect movement.
It's got a place for a screw, hook it up on your wall.
The high-definition video they produce is clear enough to identify any criminal. And since the data is stored online, it doesn't even matter if the thieves steal the camera itself.
The minute they step foot on a property, it's too late. They've already been recorded.
It gives you almost a clearer picture at night than it does in the day.
Security system expert Marshall Westbrook says look for cameras with infrared technology. That's what gives them better nighttime vision. But he says cameras are only one aspect of a good security system. Other equipment, which is monitored, alerting police to a burglar's presence, is crucial. Like sensors for your doors and windows, motion sensors, glass break detectors, all of which can be customized for your home.
Pretty much if you can think of it, we can censor it.
When it comes to monitoring, it's the cell phone-based systems that are best. Systems connected to old-fashioned landlines are not as reliable.
But nowadays, home security is so much more. They call it home automation. You have to pay a little bit more, but with a simple app on your phone, you can control everything in your home, from your lamps to your locks.
It can control your thermostats, it can control your lights, it can open your garage doors, it can unlock your doors.
While each of those features require a different piece of equipment, in the past they were often separate programs with separate apps. For example, if you bought an automated thermostat, the app controlled only the thermostat. Newer systems are much more integrated.
It can control your whole house in one swift app, and you can set it up to where it can do it all in one press of a button.
For an added gee whiz, sync your system with the Amazon Echo or Google Home, giving you the power of voice commands. In the end, you decide on the features you need and the ones you can afford.
I would have nothing to go on. Now I have video that can prove everything.
From cameras to home security systems to full-fledged home automation, With today's technology, almost anything is possible. This year's solar eclipse may have reduced the sun's brightness temporarily, but on any other given day, there's plenty of sunlight to go around. In fact, one study shows Alabama has the 19th best solar potential in the country. Compared to some other states,
Alabama is on par or better.
So then why are we at the bottom of the list when it comes to realizing that potential?
As the price of solar comes down, I'm assuming that we'll have additional requests.
But so far, those requests are few and far between.
I'm very happy with it.
Magdi Sayegh is one of the few who have made the leap. He says these solar panels on his roof save him as much as 80% off his power bill. And since they're connected to the statewide power grid, he can actually sell back his unused electricity to the power company.
If I am producing more than I'm using, I am pushing into the grid. If I am using more than I'm producing, I'm taking from the grid.
Sayegh's system didn't come cheap. It cost him nearly $30,000. But he says a 30% federal environmental tax credit combined with his cheaper power bills made it doable.
Solar power could be more doable in Alabama if the state government took a different approach to the issue. For example, our Public Service Commission allows the power company to charge solar customers connected to the grid an extra fee. That reduces the customer savings by up to $20 a month, nearly $250 a year.
That is a capacity charge.
Alabama Power's Mike Jordan says the fee is fair, since most solar power users still rely on the power company when the sun isn't shining. He says making sure that that capacity is ready when it's needed comes at a cost. Another way Alabama differs from some other states is the rate at which the power company pays customers like Sayegh for their unused electricity. It's much lower than the rate at which they sell that electricity, again, eating into the customer's monthly savings.
What we're now purchasing that power back for is less all of that other infrastructure that we have already put the financial investment to create.
And finally, while Alabama offers incentives for commercial solar projects like this one at the Dauphin Island Sea Lab, state incentives for residential customers in Alabama do not exist.
I'm hoping with the projects that go through industry or commercial, they'll work the market up and get it generating, and hopefully it will become an option for the residential.
Alabama Power is investing in solar with projects like these at Fort Rucker and the Anniston Army Depot, and this partnership with Walmart in Chambers County. In all, the company has promised to develop up to 500 megawatts of renewable energy over 6 years. Georgia Power has pledged to develop 3 times that much. In the end, it's just supply and demand. Demand from customers like Magdi Sayegh remains low, and the supply of non-renewable energy sources still outshines the cost of generating power from the sun.